Okay, welcome everybody. This is the Alternate Reality Podcast with your host, Shaggy Double N, and with me, a guest today is...
It is Animagus Queen.
aka my fiance, who is also my partner in crime, and she is also the love of my life, and also my nerdy best friend that knows just about as much as I do of nerd culture and pop culture and whatnot. So yeah, this is her first podcast. This is technically, I've done kind of podcasts before, but this is going to be our real first official podcast. So we're going to be doing this more consistently. We're going to improve upon it, and we're going to sound more professional. Right now, we're just kind of doing like a little, I don't want to say ghetto. I just want to say we're using the tools that we have right now.
We're amateurs.
Yeah, we don't have the best tools right now, but what we got at work. So, but today's main topic we're going to discuss is basically the announcements from San Diego Comic-Con 2018. And we're going to share our thoughts on the trailers, the announcements, the things that they announced that are coming up. What we're excited to that these trailers are gonna bring. If we make a opinion or a theory on what's gonna happen in these movies, or what we think. So starting probably with the first one we're gonna do is the controversial one, the Titans trailer.
Yeah.
Oh boy, do we have thoughts about this. Where do we start? Okay. So, the Titans trailer. A lot of controversy and backlash because of the cast and the dark tone of the trailer. The unnecessary dark tone. And just the overall costume designs that they're going with. The dark storyline and the, Robin being like a rebel against Batman, the F Batman that they put, people didn't really take too kindly to that. And then the other controversy is Starfire's look.
Yep, everybody's blowing up about Starfire, and they're basically making it racist based on her skin tone when it has nothing to do with her skin tone. So it's another big thing we probably should discuss with this topic.
Yeah, indeed. Another complaint a lot of people had was Raven just kind of being just an average looking teenage girl, and not her usual dark mistress of the dark look. Her being the daughter of Trigon. And if you guys aren't aware of Trigon, he's basically the devil of DC and Raven's father. So
kind of looks like she just walked out of Halloween Express or fucking Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Just does not look good.
Yeah. Because we were watching Angry Joe the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's got the same opinion that we do about the trailer. It's this series is supposed to launch the DC Universe streaming service, kind of like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, stuff like that. DC's doing their own streaming service now, and they're going to be releasing live action shows and probably movies, animated stuff, and they're going to release their old content too, their old movies and stuff like that. But this is they're supposed to be their original series that they're starting with, and it's, in our opinion, not starting off at a good start.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they can turn this around, and hopefully they can see the backlash and the complaints of the fans, and hopefully they go back to the drawing board and say, hey, maybe we should either cancel this series or just start fresh. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're just going to make it anyway, because it's basically already filmed, and it's pretty much going to be done. But yeah, thoughts on Beast Boy?
No.
No, just no.
No. they fucked up Beast Boy too. And then, like the biggest thing too about this, okay, is that
Yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this.
everybody's like blowing this up in two different sections of race and of the fact that we're making fun of their appearances. But we're supposed to judge that because they're making something based on a comic book. These characters are coming to life, literally, in films. And they're not supposed to, take it as people being racist. Okay, it does not matter. Like, let's say, like, Starfire. Okay, when I heard it was a black woman, it didn't, like, affect my, like, oh, she's gonna be awful Starfire just because she's black.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's see what they're gonna do with her. Let's see what they're gonna do with Robin. Let's see what they're gonna do with the whole cast. It's not just about one person. It's about all of them. Like, Robin's outfit's okay, but it's the fact that they're changing up too much of it. Like, if you're gonna base something off of a comic or a TV show, cartoon or whatever, you're supposed to create that into something that's similar, not just different. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make something that's different or make these characters look different and act different and just not look their parts, then you might as well just write their own original TV show. Don't even call it Teen Titans. Call it something else. Like, what are you trying to do? Everybody's gonna get mad about it. All the comic fans. And the people who are saying that it doesn't have to be just like the comic book. It doesn't have to... Okay, well, you're writing it. You're writing a script. The producers are doing this based on a comic. People who are, whatever, nerdy like us, who love the comics and the TV show, are gonna put down their, like, negativity towards it if it's all wrong. So people making it about race or people making it about gender or whatever, okay, just do it correctly. Don't just change everything up and think these people are gonna love this just to love it. I feel like this is more of a teenage film than anything. Like,
yeah, I agree. And like you said, I don't mind the race thing. I don't care if what color they are or what nationality or what part of the world they're from, as long as they can paint the character up the color they're supposed to, or give them the right hairstyle, give them the right costume and stuff like that, then it's fine. You know what I mean? But what we saw in the trailer wasn't that, and that's kind of what we're disappointed in, and what fans are disappointed in, because we love these characters and we want to see them done right. We don't want to see them done in a, excuse my pun, but in an injustice way. So we want to see them done correctly. Robin this is Dick Grayson. This is my favorite Robin. He's the first Robin, the original one. And in that trailer, he just seems kind of more of a Jason Todd, and a Damien attitude. And, that's not what Dick Grayson is. Dick Grayson grew up and matured and became more of a balanced character and became like a son to Batman. He was a son before Damien even showed up. Damien's his real son, but like his blood, but Dick Grayson was always like his real son that he thought of. And to hear him say F Batman is just kind of like a slap in the face towards the fans, especially me being a Dick Grayson fan and a Nightwing fan. It's just like, why,
like, they're giving all these characters issues.
Yeah.
Teenage issues.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully that this series can turn itself around, or whatever they got to do to fix it. Hopefully they do it. It's, it's not just Robin and Starfire and Raven, but it's Beast Boy too. We didn't see too much Hawk and Dove, but they look good for what we saw. I mean, they showed pictures of Hawk and Dove's costume, so at least they look good. So
they don't have to recast anybody.
Yeah.
Just give them the correct personalities and give them the correct outfits. That's all you have to do. Like, why are you making Raven look possessed, first of all? Okay, she's not possessed. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
And why are you making, Robin look like this little rebel who just wants to fucking kill everybody and, be a badass? And then why are you
Kinda
making
emo.
Starfire look... I don't even know how to describe it. Like
a highlighter.
yeah. like a highlighter or some shit. And then
Yeah.
Beast Boy just doesn't.
Teeny bopper.
He just doesn't even look like he knows what he's doing in the show. Like, he just, in the trailer, he just looked like he's like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
part of this too, guys.
Hello,
like,
guys.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you're, just fix your shit. You don't have to recast anybody. Just fix it. Like, and if you don't, that's your loss. Then you're gonna have a lot of people who love the books and love the characters
A lot of
not
angry,
give you any views.
A lot of angry fans, yeah.
Like, just do what you have to do to bring it to life the way we want it. Like,
fix it, DC, fix it.
Yeah, just fix it. Don't be dumbasses.
But, alright, we're going to segue into something more positive on the DC side. We're going to do the Shazam and Aquaman trailer. And our thoughts on that. Probably just starting with the Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? It looks funny. Shazam is kind of the trailer, portrayed Shazam the way he's supposed to be. He's a kid turned into an adult's body, with godlike powers, and, they kind of gave a good balance of the old school Shazam and kind of how he's like in modern day now, like, kids nowadays, like, with, being on their tablets and, kids, how they talk now and like they're doing the little floss dance and shit, that's what kids do now, so, it's funny seeing Shazam like that. And it's good to see DC kind of embrace more of their, funny side. Cause like all these DC movies are always gotta be so dark and, DC just loves being dark for some reason. They just love to be so serious. But, like, you gotta remember, man, these are the original superheroes made in the 40s. Like, they're supposed to be, like, uplifting and funny once in a while. And, not all the time. But, it's good to see them spice it up a little bit. So, I can't wait to see Shazam. It looks funny. They got the costume right. The guy that's playing Shazam looks great. I don't know if that's really him that's buff in the suit or if they gave him like a little bit of like muscle suit, you know what I mean? Like he looked a little like that could be a muscle suit, but then again I'm thinking like, oh, the guy that played Superman, he was all muscle. That was all him. The guy that's playing Superman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, that was all him in the suit. But it just looked like Shazam suit. Like the suit's perfect.
Like
like they kind of, that's not all him. Yeah, like it's part of him, but like I feel like they stuffed a little bit of fake muscle in there to make
like
him.
After the Teen Titans, stuff.
Fiasco.
Yeah, like I think having Shazam and Aquaman kind of come out is like, okay, they're trying a little bit.
Yeah,
they fucked up one thing.
It gives us
to something good.
Yeah, it gives us some hope.
Oh yeah.
So you got anything to say about Shazam more? Or?
I just agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and it was cool to see the little nods to like little Easter eggs in the trailer. Like they showed the Batarang in there, and they showed like a little newspaper with Superman or something. So it's cool seeing that like they are in the same universe still. So, because DC's just kind of been struggling with their movies a little bit. So hopefully this turns them around and like people start to like them more. And continuing the positivity train of DC, Aquaman. Like,
this is what everybody's been waiting for. Was something that, like, intrigues you and is like, oh, wow, it looks so good, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, something bad comes out, and then all of a sudden, bam, they just improve themselves.
Like, boom, here you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh, this was shitty, oh, here's something awesome we did.
Yeah, let's wash that bad taste out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Aquaman. Looks
so
looks fucking great. It looks like it came right out of the comics. We're big Aquaman fans, and I love the characters in Aquaman too. I love Black Manta. I love Mera. I love the trench monsters. I love the Atlanteans. Ocean Master looks cool too. And everybody else that's in the movie. The water effects look cool so far. I mean, they're still gonna clean it up a little bit. It's not done, the effects. But we had our concerns because we were wondering like, are they gonna talk in a bubble the whole
Oh
time?
yeah.
Because if you guys seen Justice League, spoilers, they did that little scene with Aquaman and Mira, and
Bubble
they were fighting Steppenwolf, and then like he took the mother box and ran off, and then like Mira and Arthur were talking, and then they were just like she opened up like this bubble or something around the water. She can control water, but to talk. But I'm like, they could just talk without the bubble.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the Aquaman trailer, we saw like, okay, they are talking underwater without. Yeah, it's like, okay, cool, they fixed that. So that was nice. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, or anything
Well,
that you liked?
I'm super excited about it.
I know you like Mira. You're a big Mira fan.
Yeah, I love Aquaman and Mira, but just the fact that like, you know how I said I was talking about like taking characters out of a comic book and making them realistic. They did such a good job with the Mira actress who is doing her part correctly in the trailer. Like I was like, holy crap, it looks just like Mira, like coming out of the book. Aquaman, like obviously they made him look a little more badass, but
Yeah,
he's doing really good in it. Like
yeah,
he suits it correctly. Like they could just throw some blonde, short-haired guy in there and make him like how people want him to look. But they did something totally different with Aquaman and like made him
a good change.
Yeah, like a really good change. Like made him look so badass.
Yeah,
and everything else in the
got
whole
the
trailer
beard and the long hair.
Yeah, they made him look awesome.
Give him tribal tattoos and stuff.
Yeah, like the graphics look amazing already. Yeah, they're fixing some stuff like they said they were doing, but holy shit, does this movie look like it's gonna be super good?
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
Yeah, it does.
And plus, I think it comes out in December.
December, yeah, this year.
And we're actually having a baby too, so we'll be able to go see it when we have a newborn. And he's gonna be coming. We can
tell our baby, you were born when Aquaman came out.
Just about.
Yeah, so you can have that.
Let's just hope that we didn't like. You know how some movies are like that, like they look so awesome, and then you go see the movie in the theater.
Yeah, the trailers
and
make them look good. Yeah.
Holy shit, this is stupid.
Like, oh, we got our hopes up.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that to us. Like, draw
yeah.
us in, and then holy shit, just a huge block of just negativity. So I hope they keep this going as a positive thing, because I'm excited for the movie, and I know you are too.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's just like it's so weird seeing like it's like DC's just all over the place right now. They're just kind of like they got not the best resume of movies, but they do have some good movies, like the Dark Knight movies, and Superman. People got their opinions about that, but Batman, Superman, not everyone's favorite, kind of Suicide Squad, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, good movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's so weird. Wonder Woman came out, and then it's just like, oh shit.
If people want like a recommendation, I'd probably say read Wonder Woman Rebirth.
Yep.
And compare that to Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, people can say like, oh, the woman who played Wonder Woman in the movie is too skinny, blah blah blah. She looks just like the Wonder Woman's, little small mini version of her, like little kid version.
Yeah.
And they did everything like beautifully.
Yeah.
So people who have like negativity about it, they can have their negativity, but I've read Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
You've read Rebirth, and it's like so accurate that I have a good, like a high rating for that movie. Like,
yeah,
it's super good.
Yeah, and the sequel is going to be coming out soon. So,
yeah.
And Cheetah will be the villain. So interesting to see Cheetah in live action form. Yeah, but Aquaman, yeah, it looks great. Can't wait. Costumes look great. Underwater effects look great. Storyline looks great. It kind of looks like they're basing it a lot on the New 52, like Jeff Johns' storyline, which is actually a really good storyline. Really that's a good series to like take inspiration from.
Draws you in.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and I heard rumors that Aquaman, the Jason Momoa, the actor playing him, that he is going to get the orange suit in the movie. Yeah, that comic suit he wears, the classic green and orange suit. So, so even more good news if you want more comic book accuracy. There you go. So, he'll probably get it like at the end of the movie in the final fight or
Yep.
something. Yeah,
He'll
or
probably stand there like a badass, and then all of a
yeah,
sudden,
he'll put it on, and then people will be like,
oh my
there's the
God.
costumes. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. Um, yeah, and then moving on to the next trailer, Godzilla,
Oh yeah,
King of the Monsters.
looks so good.
Yeah, Godzilla. How big of a Godzilla fan are you?
I'm kind of getting into it.
Yeah.
Obviously, my fiance is getting me more into stuff. Like, out of the almost to be 8 years of us being together, he's the one that brought me back into the comic book world. He brought me into anime and everything involving it. So when I heard him at first liking Godzilla, I was like, ugh, Godzilla? Like, when I would watch those movies, it would be so, like, old-fashioned and
Yeah.
corny. But when he started showing me more about it, he has a comic book called Godzilla.
Yeah, it's called Rulers of the World.
Yeah, that was super good.
Yeah.
So I'd say like I'm a newbie, but not that new. Like I'm into it now because of you. Like so I'm not afraid to say like yeah I'm freshly new at this movie and like all about it, but I'm getting more into it because of you.
Yeah.
So I'm actually excited about the movie because it looks so good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because yeah, me, I consider myself like, I wouldn't say casual, like Godzilla fan. I'm say moderate fan. I'm not hardcore Godzilla fan. Like I know the lore and the story.
Yeah.
Every monster and every character. I know like the main monsters, and I know like the main villains and like heroes. If you consider Godzilla a hero, sometimes he's portrayed as like a hero and a villain.
Yeah.
Like, Godzilla just doesn't care. Like he's just gonna like, if you're in my way, I'm gonna destroy you. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if you're human or not. I'm just like, don't get in my way. But yeah, we saw in the trailer we saw glimpses of Godzilla, obviously, and we saw Mothra, who is, if you guys are familiar with Mothra, he's well, actually, Mothra is a she. I actually didn't know that. I was actually surprised. I always thought Mothra was a guy, but it's the giant moth monster. So I don't know if she's gonna be a villain or an ally to Godzilla in the movie, but we'll see. And we also saw Rodan, who's the giant like pterodactyl monster. And then we also saw King Ghidorah, who is the three-headed dragon monster, who is like Godzilla's main nemesis.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think he's probably going to be the big villain in the movie. Because, I mean, Rodan's a villain too, but that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Godzilla and Mothra will team up to defeat Ghidorah, or maybe they'll fight and then team up. We'll see. What I like too about these new Godzilla movies, because yeah, like you said, when I tried getting you into Godzilla, you were kind of skeptical because Godzilla is portrayed as an old Japanese film. Back when they both wore like, it was just a guy in a suit, just going fighting, like that, and just punching another guy in a suit, and just knocking over toy buildings. It was very cheesy in Japanese, back in like the 50s and 60s. But there's been obviously more Godzilla movies since then, over the years, and they've gotten better, and it recently got rebooted in like 2014.
I think,
yeah. 2014 the Godzilla movie came out. It's just called Godzilla.
That's the one you showed me, or you took me to see the...
Yeah, just to get a fresh start. And the cool thing about that, I like what they're doing with this Godzilla, because not only is it just Godzilla getting his own movie, but they're doing a shared universe in this these movies. The recent King Kong movie that came out, if anybody you've seen that, you will know it's connected to the Godzilla movie, and they're kind of teasing that King Kong and Godzilla are going to fight.
Yep.
And they're going to make it Kong versus Godzilla movie.
It's going to be badass.
And it's supposed to come after Godzilla 2. So we're excited. So if you guys saw the end credits to Kong, spoilers, it showed Monarch, the company that's, like researching these monsters and researching like what's going on over the years. Monarch shows up at the end of Kong, and they were also in the Godzilla movie. And then they showed like hieroglyphics of like Godzilla and Rodan and King Ghidorah and Mothra and stuff like all fighting, and then like they ended it, and so that shows like, oh, they're teasing something more to come. So we're gonna see King Kong pop up. So actually, maybe at the end of Godzilla 2, we'll see King Kong pop up. So that'll be cool. And I like that they're doing that. Like they're doing it the right way. They're not rushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're taking their time with the movies. Like, let's introduce the monsters first. Let's not just throw a shit ton of monsters in that don't make any sense and just have them randomly fight. Like, what the fuck is going on with all these monsters? Like, I don't know any of these. Like they're giving like monsters time to shine. So that's also cool. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good movie. Give Godzilla more screen time too, because he didn't have a lot of screen time in the last movie. They kept showing humans. We don't want to see fucking humans.
What the hell is that about?
Yeah, we don't want to see humans. We don't care about these human, like, oh, we gotta run away, we gotta run. No, we want to see Godzilla fight fucking monsters. We don't care about you humans.
We don't care about you humans. We just care about the monster.
Yeah, we don't. The movie's called Godzilla. We want to see Godzilla. Like, it's not humans. The movie, like, it's Godzilla. Like, if I want to see a human movie, like, I'll go watch any other fucking movie with humans in it. Like, I want to see monsters. But yeah. And moving on to next topic, Clone Wars, Star Wars. It's back.
Yep.
Ooh, this was a big one for me. I liked this announcement. How are you feeling about this announcement?
Well, I'm excited. I'm the one that watched it with you.
Yeah.
We binged on all of it.
Yeah, Star Wars, Clone Wars.
Then all of a sudden, bam, they just go, hey guys, we're coming back. So now we gotta...
They're making one last season to end it.
Yep.
Properly. Yep.
Super excited.
Yeah, great news. I was totally like surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I really actually did not expect this. I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw Clone Wars was coming back, and I was like, this got to be like a prank or something. Somebody trolling online or something, and people make fake news all the time. But then I looked, I'm like, oh shit, this is official. Star Wars website said it's real. And Disney said it's real. It must be real. So yeah, they're making a season 7, and it's going to be the final season, because season 6 ended like 6 years ago or something like that. I don't know, or maybe 7 years ago. It's been a while, and people just thought it was done because Rebels came out, and like, oh, Rebels is the continuation, so Clone Wars is dead. And Clone Wars ended so weirdly. Like, it just ended with like Ahsoka leaving the Jedi Order, and just ended like that. Like, oh, okay. Ahsoka just, she got blamed for a crime that she didn't do, and the Jedi like voted her out to not be part of the Jedi anymore. And yeah, it was just so weird. Like, she was just gone, and then she popped back up in Rebels, obviously, because Rebels takes place like years later, and she was older. But there was so much gap in between there that they had to explain. You know what I mean? Like, where did she go? How did she come back? Like, where's Anakin? Like, Obi-Wan, like, where are these characters? You know what I mean? Like,
they have to do that too for people that are like fan related. They have to explain that stuff for people, or people are going to continue egging it on.
Well, yeah.
Because we don't want to just sit here guessing or creating our own like what ifs.
Yeah, I agree.
So
yeah, I mean, glad it's coming back. Anybody that hasn't watched Clone Wars, please watch it. I'm pretty sure all the seasons are still on Netflix. If you guys got Netflix, please watch it. Yep. It's great. Fills in the gaps in the movies very well. Hopefully, our boy Maul comes back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel they got to bring him back. I feel like he's too much of a fan favorite. Hopefully our girl Ventress comes back.
Please.
I don't know. When did we last see Ventress? She became a bounty hunter, and she like teamed up with little Boba Fett. I remember Boba Fett was a little boy. Teamed up with him on a mission or something, and then
she was flip flopping everywhere.
Yeah, like after after Dooku betrayed her, and then she left the Sith. Like. And she's like, oh, I'm just going to be a bounty hunter or whatever. And then her Night Sisters, her planet got wiped out. yeah, so she's not there. I don't know where she is, but hopefully they bring her back and they explain where she was. Um, I know spoilers, they eventually kill her off in that Star Wars book, Dark Disciple.
Yep.
I didn't read that book yet. I really do want to read it. It's basically Ends Ventress's story. If you're wondering how she, quote unquote dies or whatever. But I don't know if they'll do that in the show, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited for Clone Wars. You excited for Clone Wars?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. Going on to the next piece of news, Uncharted fan film.
Yes.
So, yeah, this kind of also came out of nowhere too. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's a short little fan film, and the actor Nathan Fillion is playing Nathan Drake, who you guys didn't know. Fans have been campaigning for him to play Nathan Drake for the longest time. It's like
perfect for the role.
Since like Uncharted 2 came out back in like 2009. Mm-hmm. People are like, we need Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. He looks just like him, and he's from Firefly. If you guys ever watched that show, same guy who made the Buffy series and stuff, Firefly. And Serenity, he's in those movies. But yeah, it was cool seeing him play Nathan Drake, and yeah, what do you think?
I'm super excited.
What'd you think of that fan film? Like
it was like coming out of the video game. Like it looked just like he was that's why I got so confused, because I'm obviously obsessed with playing Uncharted 4 online, and when I saw that, I'm like, is this real or or what? Like I honestly thought that he was the man that put his face on Uncharted for Nathan.
Yeah.
That's why I was questioning. I'm like, what the hell? Like, am I missing something? But yeah, I'm really excited about this, because me and Nick are actually big fans of this. So them turning this into something realistic for us is something we've been waiting for. So.
Oh yeah. I liked his little. He got the humor down that Nathan Drake does, like his smart ass, cocky remarks, like. Like, oh, well, probably we can use that compass to find this guy a haircut that didn't go out in the 90s. Yeah. He's just got that smart ass, like, even when he's being, like, beaten in an interrogation, he's still, like, making smart remarks, and yeah, I liked how they did the camera work where, like, he crashed through the window and then it, like, panned behind him, like it was the video game.
Yeah, I know.
The camera angle went to, like, how you'd play it from the video game, you know what I mean? Like, third person. That was pretty cool. So, didn't really like Sully and Elena, the guys who were playing them.
Yeah.
They were kind of, they were just kind of there. Like, I'm like, oh, Sully and Elena, yeah.
Okay, you tried.
Yeah, I mean, I know they weren't the main focus. People just wanted to see Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. Yeah, like we didn't care about, Elena or Sully. So, but they were there, so whatever, Yeah, but that was cool to see it. Like, I don't know if this is gonna make a Uncharted film, like a real movie happen, or a TV show. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully. But at least we got this little fan-made film, so that's cool. Yeah, so moving on. Next piece of news. Dragon Ball Broly.
I love how they changed it.
Fucking Broly.
His appearance. Some people will disagree, and I kind of just, I'm going with I like it.
Yeah, freaking Broly. He's got a 4th movie.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't kill him, can we? He just keeps coming back. But this is actually a reboot of Broly. This isn't the Broly that we know, and this is a whole different Broly.
Mm-hmm.
He's canon now, and he is officially in the Dragon Ball universe now for good. He's part of the canon. Akira Toriyama's writing it. He's the creator of Dragon Ball, so yeah, he's got a new redesign. I like it. He's got like the black armor with little green in there, kind of like green, fur.
Yeah,
green fur. I'm guessing like alien fur. He probably killed an animal on some planet, put fur on him. It kind of looks like he's wearing Frieza armor.
It did a little bit.
Is he working for Frieza?
I'm
he's mine. I saw he wore a necklace, and
Yeah.
what's his name? Paragus is back, Broly's father,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like he was controlling him, like he did in the original show, the original movie.
Well,
He had a necklace on, so I'm wondering he's gonna lose control and
and fuck shit up.
yeah, and go berserk, this legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah. So, anything you want to add,
I'm
or
just
what stuff you want to see in the movie?
oh, I just want them to give. Well, obviously they're gonna give action in it, but I also want them to show characters that are gonna like wow us, like characters that we didn't think were gonna be inside the film. Like that would be cool to see.
Yeah. I'm hoping for Bardock.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping for a flashback of Bardock and baby Goku or something.
Yeah,
Looked like there was a shot of like a baby hand and a big hand,
that's cool.
and I'm like, oh, that could be Bardock and Goku as a baby. So that'd be cool to see that. Hopefully they do some flashbacks, or that could have been Broly and uh, uh, Paragus. I always want to say Pegasus, his name. It's Paragus. But yeah, I also want to see. We want to see a Vegeta do Daredevil Super Saiyan God, red hair.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him do that.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of skipped that one. Vegeta always skipping forms. First he skipped Super Saiyan 3, now he's jumping into blue, But there's rumors that he's going to be doing Super Saiyan Red, or Super Saiyan God Red.
That'd be cool.
So I want to see him do that. Other things I'd like to see, just badass fights with Broly, and I want to see a more interesting story of Broly, his origin. I don't want to just see him like
explode.
Oh, why is he bad? Oh, because Goku cried a lot as a baby next to him.
Yeah, like all you really see from Broly is just him like literally going berserk, just flipping the fuck out. Like,
Yeah,
you don't really get like an actual like good story on him. Just like you said, all it is like he hates him because the fucking crying. Like, what? Give him an actual good story. Like,
yeah, flesh
he's
him
a good
out.
character. I mean, come on.
And Frieza's back too, of course. Can't kill him either. So we'll be seeing Frieza too. So, and Broly fighting Frieza. Never thought I'd see that ever. So that's be cool. All right. Next piece of news. We got like 3 more things on here. We'll say real quick and then we'll end this podcast. But Flash season 5 trailer.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
So excited. I'm so like we had binged on The Flash, and when we saw the ending to it, it made me super excited to see what they're gonna do with it. Like, come on, like his daughter, like let's see more of what's gonna happen, and like how many enemies they're gonna have, like all the villains.
Yeah, spoilers for anybody.
Yeah,
but don't watch the trailer if you guys didn't watch the show, because there's a lot of spoilers in that trailer. Yeah, so avoid that. Again, spoilers. It'll be interesting to see Iris and Barry's child from the future be in the show. And then the villain is supposed to be a Cicada, the guy who can he has got like a staff that can steal souls, and so
which is also badass.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see him as a villain. So, the villain from season 4, I was he was cool, but he wasn't my favorite villain. The Thinker, in the chair and stuff. He was, I don't know, he was okay, but I liked Zoom better and Savitar better, and Reverse Flash better.
I don't really like the Thinker because it was just they kept carrying it on throughout the whole season, and it's like we knew they had to.
He's really smart, and he's changing bodies with people, and he's getting
powers.
powers.
We liked the season, obviously. We kept watching it. We wouldn't keep watching something if we disliked it, but
yeah,
it's just they could have ended that villain maybe midway through that season and created a different villain. They could have added to. You know what I mean? That's how easy that villain could have been taken care of. It's just it was they just pulled it out They carried it on too long.
Yeah,
my opinion.
We just want to see we want to see a villain. If you're gonna draw him out, we want to see him drawn out the right way.
Yes.
Don't give him all this oh well, he's got wife issues and he's switching bodies and he's taking everybody's powers. Which is fine. We've seen villains steal people's powers a bunch of times. And then he got overpowered at the end, but that's fine. But hopefully we see Cicada as a better villain, and then Barry and Nyrus's daughter, more, and yeah. Anything else? More Killer Frost? You like Killer
I
Frost?
love Killer Frost.
Yeah.
She's my
Danielle
favorite.
Panabaker fan?
Yep. Like, we saw her at a convention. Like, she was literally, like, 30 feet away from us? And we
Yeah.
could see her face, and I did not go take a picture with her. But yeah, she's one of my favorite actresses on that show. Yep, I like Killer Frost, and I'm not scared to say it, because
she's a badass.
Yeah, she's a badass. Like, but yeah, I would love to see more Killer Frost. Like, I don't know, it'd be nice to see.
Yep, season 5. Excited.
Super excited.
All right, last 2 pieces of news that we got, or that we're interested in. There's probably a lot more. Spider-Man PS4 trailer and the PS4 bundle revealed. The like white,
yeah,
or the red, the red.
I approve.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, we already got a PS4 Pro and all that, but it was cool to see like them do like a all red PS4 with the white symbol on it and stuff. That's cool. So whoever doesn't have a PS4, that's great for you guys.
Yeah. Right.
And you get Spider-Man. Can't wait for that game. Trailer looked cool. We got to see Silver Sable. She's cool. So she's got her little wolf pack with her. It's confirmed that she's in the game. Not surprised. She was in other Spider-Man games, so it's cool. I like her redesign.
Yeah,
she looks cool. Cool. She's not like, she's wearing all silver, but she's got like a trench coat now, different hairstyle. She looks like a commanding officer instead of like on the field, and I like her look. Looks cool. And we got to see a little more Miles Morales in there too. Don't know if he's going to be playable or not, or if he's, he's just there as like a secondary character. But we'll see, because a lot of Miles Morales fans out there. Also excited for his movie coming out, a little animated movie at the end of the year. And other Spider-related news, Spider-Gwen changing her name to Ghost Spider.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How do you feel about her name change?
I like it. I mean, obviously, I'm more used to Spider-Gwen, but I think Ghost Spider is it has like a different. I don't know how to say it. Like it's different. That's all I'm gonna say. Is it's different. Like, I never suspected them to call her Ghost Spider though. Like, but I can kind of see it. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's warming up to me. I gotta get used to it. I'm so used to Spider-Gwen, because we had Spider-Gwen for like 3 years since she came out, and yeah, big Spider-Gwen fan. We got to meet the creator of Spider-Gwen.
It was really cool.
Got to get a bunch of comics signed by him, and real cool. I got all the single issues ever since she came, out, her first appearance and everything. But Ghost Spider, yeah, I'll get used to it, but Spider-Gwen, she'll always be Spider-Gwen to me and stuff, so we'll see where they take this and stuff. Hopefully it'll, if that's her official name, or if they're just going to stick with Spider-Gwen, because, all the fans are calling her Spider-Gwen, so, but, yeah, we'll see, so. But yeah, that's going to end our, episode 2 podcast of Alternate Reality. Just want to thank you guys for who's ever listening or watching. I want to thank Raven Huntress for coming on.
Well, on here it's Animagus Queen.
Yeah, Animagus Queen.
People know me as Raven Huntress because of my
yeah. I'm gonna be Shaggy Double N. Yeah, check our Twitters out. Hers is at Animagus Queen. Mine is at Shaggy Double N. Be sure to follow us. Check out my YouTube channel and stuff. That's also Shaggy Double N, and I also have a Twitch, so I can stream games online and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for hearing our thoughts about the San Diego Comic-Con announcements, and we'll see you guys on episode 3. Thanks. Bye-bye.
See you guys.